Hi YouTube. Okay, today we are at 4 DPO and I've definitely been feeling some stuff today, and I wish I had a crystal ball to tell me if it meant anything, but I know everybody feels that way in these awful 2-week waits. Awful. But let me just jump into them real quick just so I have them documented. Starting, I guess late last night or late in the evening on 3 DPO, I started feeling a little bit nauseated. It wasn't anything terrible, I just noticed it. Usually when I get nauseous, I feel more like heartburn type nauseous, if that makes sense. And this was different. This was like the queasy, no food sounded good type nausea. So that started at the evening of 3 DPO. And then in the middle of the night, last night, I started having symptoms of a panic attack. And if you've watched my earlier videos, I used to have panic attacks as a part of my postpartum depression stuff. For a year, I had postpartum depression, and then the second year, I started having panic attacks almost weekly, and they just kind of rock your whole body, like every muscle in your body hurts because you've been clenched. They would usually happen in the middle of the night, and I would wake up having them, and your chest hurts, your lungs hurt when you breathe, you almost can't lay still during it, so it would wake me up, and then you can't stay still because everything hurts. It's like your nerves in your entire body are just on like full alert. It's crazy. Your heart's racing, you're all clammy and sweaty. And so when I was having these before, I was prescribed a pill to take in the midst of a panic attack to help alleviate the symptoms, and it would help, but my body would still be rocked the next day. And then after that I'd had them for about a year, and then all of a sudden they just went away. And the doctor said that she thinks that it was all related to postpartum hormones, and that it took my body 2 years to kind of balance out. And so I stopped having them, and I haven't had them for a few months, and it was feeling so great. My son is 2.5, so like 6 months of none of them, and it was wonderful. So then last night I woke up in like full panic attack, no reason. I guess the only thing I'm stressed about is this 2-week wait, but even that is not bad. And so clearly my hormones are doing something, and I want to take that right now as a sign of something good, only because it probably means my hormones are changing more so than in past months, because it came out of nowhere. There's no reason this would have happened except for a hormone change. And if it was, I don't know, it would happen every month during this time if it was typical, and it's not typical lately. So I'm going to take that as a sign, but I don't know. We'll see. And then this morning we went to the zoo, which I was so excited for, but of course I was up most of the night feeling awful. So when I woke up to go to the zoo, I had a really hard time getting out of bed. I was really tired. My body was sore. And then once I got going, those symptoms started to subside. My body kind of recuperated a little bit. A hot shower felt awesome. But then I was so nauseous all morning. It would come and go in like waves. It wasn't constant. It was just coming and going. And I got really super hungry, so I was eating, and then I almost ate too much, and I almost felt sick after eating too. So it was just very weird stuff. Like, even now that I'm talking about it, it's definitely not normal. So either I'm getting sick, or these are all symptoms of hopefully a positive. Okay, so now it's 4 DPO. It's about 5 o'clock at night. I just woke up from like a 3-hour nap. We put my son down for a nap right when we got back from the zoo, and my husband and I laid down in bed and we all crashed out. It felt wonderful. So now I'm super, super groggy. I have zero motivation. My husband went to the movies with a friend, and so it's just my son and I can't even tell you how tempted I am just to order pizza because I am so exhausted. I just want to not do anything. So part of that is probably from the panic attack. The side effects of that usually last a couple of days after. Like, my body is just really tired after that. So, but anyway, I want to say that's it for 4DPO. I'll just keep you guys posted. I felt pretty caught off guard this morning when all this stuff happened, that was a lot of symptoms all at once. Like, it just hit me like a train. I literally felt like I got hit by a train. So either it was just a fluke or my body is actually doing something hormonally, which would be very exciting. So I did take a test today because I had one and it was negative, but it's only 4DPO, so pretty predictable, I guess. So I'm not too worried about that. I just know that I'm feeling strange. I figured if I was having serious symptoms like that possibly I would have a positive test, but it's so early. So anyway, but I am now out of tests, so I'm going to have to go buy some more. But I think that's it for 4DPO. I'll keep you guys posted. Maybe I'll post again in a couple days and let you know. I think I'm going to seriously start testing 6DPO, 7DPO, and go from there. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Have a great rest of your weekend. Bye, guys.